Welcome to Seniors in Action. It's good to be back with you. I know it's been a while, but I did want to make this video. I went to Texas about a month ago and was there were some grandchildren, and they were playing with a virtual reality playset. So I got to try that. So I'm talking about virtual reality today to stay active. And when I was doing this, I saw a number of ways that it might improve the health of senior citizens and improve the reaction time and that sort of thing. So let's get with it. Here's our disclaimer. And what is meant by virtual reality? You can read this, but basically you're putting yourself in a computer type world where the environment around you is, I have to say, very interesting. It depends on what kind of game you're playing or what kind of, and it doesn't have to be a game. It could be a learning device or something like that. You could actually travel to Rome via virtual reality and see all the buildings and stuff. So it's an artificial world, basically. But there is a lot of educational benefits from it as well, but a lot of health benefits as well too. I think that we'll talk about some of these, but certainly your hand-eye coordination on some of these would be improved greatly if you played these things all the time. So that's kind of the definition of it. Some of the advantages, some of the senior citizens in the senior homes are actually providing virtual reality headsets for some of their patients. And as it says here, is being used to better the lives of senior citizens all over the world by reducing loneliness, improving their mental health, and transporting them to far-flung places without needing to leave the comfort of their home. So if you wanted to, for example, go to Spain and see what Spain looks like, you could actually do that in the comfort of your own home. It's not quite like traveling there. It's probably less exhausting than traveling there, but you can see the sights. So some of the benefits: keeps the brain active, promotes movement, promotes social engagement. That's because you can do it with other people. And educational opportunities, that's a big part of it. Eases physical pain. I'm not sure how it does that, but I guess this is one of the things that was listed by Maplewood Senior Living, who provides these things for some of their residents. And certainly prevents social isolation. So those are some of the benefits from it. But I really didn't know what this thing looked like, so I got my grandson to set me up on it, and here I am. This is an Oculus Quest 2 128 gigabyte console. You just put it over your head, and you've got some handheld devices there that you can play the game with, and you can see those in my hands. The game I played the game Beat Saber, and you know, my grandson does this at a really fast pace. They had to slow it down for me, so it was really quite slow, and I was still doing terrible at it, but it's really cool. I mean, it really is cool. I mean, you are in a different, you can turn around and look around, and things are very different. I mean, you are in an artificial reality. Let's go ahead and look at my embarrassing experience with virtual reality.
Go. So up, down, down, right, left. You want me to slow the song down for you? I'm not doing all right here. Not really, probably, is it? It's all right. It's your first time. You're figuring it out.
You gotta cut where the white area is.
So, am I missing some of them?
Oh, you're missing all of them.
You got
Ma'am,
it.
you're cutting in the wrong direction. You got to cut with the arrows. There you go. No, that's the wrong way. Yep, that was wrong right too. Well, I didn't know how much to put it down. I don't want him to feel like he's a baby, you know. You want me to take the arrows off?
That's fine.
Well, that's cool.
All right, that's enough embarrassment. Let's go ahead and get on then with the rest of the video. It's very cool, and you might like these things. So let's look at how much they cost. The Oculus Quest are the cheapest ones, although I just heard that they're going up to $400 for that 128 gigabyte one instead of $300. They're raising their costs $100, and that's as of July 1st of this year, as I understand it. So if you wanted to get one of these, you need to really move fast if you want to get these prices. And the Oculus Quest works very good. It's a standalone. You do have to have a Facebook account and be able to, the first time you use this, you've got to be able to log into that Facebook account. But then after that, you don't need it anymore. They are made by Meta, which is the Facebook parent company now. So some of the other ones are much more expensive, and most of them require a computer. They require them to be plugged into a computer somehow. The Oculus is pretty much a standalone system, so it's much easier. You don't have to be plugged into a computer. But some of these others probably have better graphics and maybe more games than what the Oculus Quest 2 has. But the Oculus Quest 2 was very cool, I thought. And so I haven't tried some of these others, but they're probably very, very neat as well. So just an idea for you to stay active mentally and to stay active physically, because you do move around in some of these games, and there's lots of different games. You can bowl on them. You can. They didn't have pickleball yet, and I have become quite an avid pickleball player in the last year since I did my pickleball video on this station. I decided to practice what I preached and go play pickleball, and so I've done that, and I can see, in pickleball, some of those balls come across it very quickly, and as you play pickleball, your reaction time becomes much better. But if you played this game, if you played virtual reality games like Beat Saber, your hand-eye coordination and your reaction time would improve a great deal. It's almost enough for me to go ahead and get an Oculus and play these games just so I get faster and better at pickleball. But I appreciate you tuning in to this. I hope that you'll try this, because it's a very very interesting way to learn about different things and to keep yourself active, keep your brain active, and keep physically active as well. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscription button, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much.